Similar question to how I started last weekend. You must be highly delighted with the performance this afternoon.
Yeah, really pleased. It was almost everything that we asked for from the players, and the way we pressed them, and that's how we got our goals. And like Mark asked, we didn't want to sit back, and we took the game to them, and that's how we got our result today.
Yeah, and you could have had more. I mean, you were pressing on at the start of the second half. You had a number of chances to make it 3-0 then before Shering did pop up with a third.
Yeah, what I'm really pleased about is that we didn't sit back in the second half. We really took the game to them again, and stepped on. And look, it could have been more. Could have been a lot more, couldn't it? With the chances we had, and I think their keepers made some excellent saves today.
I know that one of your mantras is don't get too high when you win well, don't get too low when you lose. But what kind of message does this performance and this result send out to the rest of the to League Two today, John?
I don't feel whatever message people want to read off it, they can read. But what I feel is that that's now
six away wins.
Yeah, the top six we've beaten we've drawn one against Lake Norwich, and we've beaten everyone else in the top six, away from home. So that's it's incredible, really. It's fantastic. It can build belief in the players and them know what they can do. But we can't sit back and rest on this. We keep pushing, we keep driving. So just really pleasing, really pleasing.
In that way, is it slightly disappointing now you have to wait 2 weeks before you play again? You're not in the FA Cup next weekend. You don't play again to Tranmere 2 weeks today.
Would have been nice to be in the FA Cup. We're not, but our main focus is on the league, and that's what we continue to push and strive for.
Indeed. Let's talk about the goals. Mitch Pinnock, nice, comfortable finish, control finish for the first goal. And Sean McWilliams among the goals, John. That's 2 now for the season for him, pushing on from midfield and scoring goals.
Very composed, Mitch, but also it's the way we press, and we forced that. It's a forced error, and so in the build-up, the way the rest of the team really gained ground and it took yardage was excellent. So real, Mitch had the composure to finish it, but real team effort to really suffocate them in that moment.
And Sam Shering, first goal for the Cobblers to pretty much put the game beyond Bradford City in the second half.
Well, yeah, it was a good end to finish with it, but it was great interchange on the far side, and again another press, and we win the ball, and we played some really good combinations on the side, and a great ball in, and a good finish. Yeah.
And another win without your leading scorer Sam Hoskins. You've won a number of significant games this season, especially away from home, despite not having your leading scorer in the team. That speaks volumes for those who have played, surely.
Yeah. But obviously he's a big part. Look, everyone's playing their part, and that's the important thing in our team. And everyone, even the subs that come on, huge roles from everyone, and I just feed in like the whole thing. In a week, I just feel, what we're trying to create at the club is a massive togetherness, and that's for all the staff back there at home, really, because those European awards that we won in a week just shows how great our club is and how together it is, and we're really proud of that. Chairman's really galvanises people in what he does, and the messages he sends us as a team as well, just really picks us up, and he doesn't get too down. The other week at Chesterfield, he's really supportive, so we appreciate that as well, and that's for him and all our staff back at home as well.
And you've now got, as we've said a couple of weeks before you play again, the injury list is slowly getting smaller. Hopefully, maybe everybody available by the time you play Tranmere, or is that asking a bit too much?
I'll find a bit of 2B4 and touch that as much as I can, and Tyler's got the all clear this week to really start and step it up. One thing, Michael Bowles has been under the pump, but he's done brilliantly well in doing that, and obviously Ash and Joe getting them back fit. So look at Aaron today, first 90, that was really good. Nearly got AK there, but he just felt he was tightening up overall. And
back on the bench as well today.
Yeah, he was. Would have been a big push to play him today. More filled the bench, so he's still got to do a bit of work. He had a good week's training with us. Good week's training. Now it's for him just to keep building and working on his fitness.
Just a word about our summariser today, Martin Smith, when we finished the commentary, said that was the perfect away performance, perfect away win. And again, it goes back to your point about not getting too high when you're flying high, but that kind of accolade, that kind of recommendation and endorsement from a former player is evidence of how well the Cobblers are doing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And look, we just achieved what we wanted to achieve today. We wanted to come here and win, and we wanted to step on, and we didn't want to sit back, which we did. So we achieved those goals today. We know what we can do, but we've just got to keep working and now keep the group fit and strong.
Absolutely. Enjoy the World Cup games. England and Australia both in action the next few days. You'll be looking for a couple of wins from those teams to add to today's win for the Cobblers.
Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it? It'd be great. So, 50-50 on that. 50-50 split. So, all good.
Good stuff. Thanks, John.